Hi Virgo, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your 2017 yearly tarot forecast. This is for Virgo Sun, Virgo Moon, and Virgo Rising signs. So Happy New Year, Virgo. As you can see, I've already laid out the cards here just to save on time. I am using the same yearly spread that I did use last year, which is pulling 2 tarot cards for each month. And then what I've done now is I've incorporated the Lenormand card. So I've also pulled an additional Lenormand card for the focus for the month. I am using my Magical Mermaids and Dolphins deck by Doreen Virtue for the additional guidance for 2017, and then I'm also going to be pulling you a Romance Angel Oracle card by Doreen Virtue. And if you are interested in receiving a 2017 yearly reading, please head over to my website because I do still have them up for sale for a limited time only. All right, so there you go, Virgo. I just had a card flip right over for you, and this is the additional guidance for 2017. And I am now pulling you an additional Romance Angel card for Virgo for 2017. Additional guidance for Virgo in regards to love and relationships 2017. Virgo Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Now Virgo, when I laid out your cards here, you have a very interesting spread. Very, very positive spread. Now you do have quite a few tens in this spread, so I definitely see many Virgos in 2017. There are going to be some changes, absolutely. I see many of you maybe ending some cycles and moving on. A lot of new beginnings, a lot of fresh starts for many of you. Additional guidance for Virgo. Okay. All right, Virgo. So for January, we have the 3 of Rods with the 2 of Swords, and then the focus for the month being the Lady. So for some Virgos, there could be a woman that is quite significant in January. Now, this could be a woman that maybe you're waiting on a decision from this woman, or you could be a Virgo that maybe you have to make a decision when it comes to a woman. And this could be anybody. This could be your mother. This could be a family member. This could be a friend. This could be your spouse. With the 2 of Swords, though, there is some sort of decision that either you need to make, or this could be a decision that is very significant. This could be a situation involving 3 people because I have the 3 of Rods here. I'm only getting that for a very small number of you. But the 3 of Rods does represent something taking root, something beginning, or something progressing. 3s represent growth or expansion. So for some of you, you're waiting on maybe a decision that allows for things to maybe move forward or allows for some sort of growth or expansion. And it could be from a woman. A woman could have something to do with this, or for some Virgos, maybe you're making a decision. There's some sort of growth that's taking place in January, and it's very, very positive. Now, in February, we do have the Chariot. We have the Chariot with the Wheel of Fortune, and then we have the Crossroads. So the Crossroads, again, represents a decision or a choice. So for some of you, you definitely might be making a decision here, or a decision could be coming through. If you are Virgo that maybe in January where you were waiting for a decision maybe from a woman that maybe allows for things to move forward, or even allows for your ships to come in, this could be you absolutely receiving that decision because there's movement here. So we have the Chariot, Virgo, which is you in the driver's seat. So for many of you, this is, you know, wonderful, empowering energy. You're moving forward and you're moving towards maybe a fresh start or a new beginning here. With the Wheel of Fortune, this is karma, this is destiny. This is a very blessed, fortunate energy that's coming through. So the wheel is turning. So things are starting to happen. You're manifesting. And this is the time now. So if you're waiting for a decision previously in February, that decision could definitely be coming through. There could be some Virgos that maybe you have to narrow it down. You could even have multiple offers on the table and you might need to make a choice. But if that's the case, I see you moving forward. The Chariot is the ultimate victory card. So this is success, this is victory. Very blessed month of February here, Virgo. And coming up in March, we do have the 10 of Rods. And this is honestly, I would say this is really the only caution that I have for you for the year, Virgo. We have the 10 of Rods, we have the 3 of Swords, and then we have the House. So because, you know, I have a 3 here, we have the 3 of Rods in January, and now in March we have another 3 with the 3 of Swords. I'm not sure if there are some Virgos maybe dealing with a situation, dealing with 3 people. And this could be an exhausting situation with the 3 of Swords. You might be mentally exhausted. You could have met someone else. And maybe you're waiting for your divorce to be final. There could be a home or property that is very significant here in the month of March. Now maybe you're getting a divorce and maybe there's like a division of assets and property. With the 10 of Rods, I see many of you may be stressed out or carrying a heavy load with the 10 of Rods. And with the 3 of Swords, maybe needing to sell a house. If you're a Virgo that is getting divorced, maybe there's a home that needs to be sold here, or this also could be a family matter. So there could be something going on with family in March. So just know that, Virgo. With this being a 10, this is a cycle that's completing. So if this was just a stressful or mentally exhausting sort of energy that you were experiencing, I do see it coming to an end. And it definitely could be something involving a family matter or property here with the House. Now, coming up in April, and this is actually a nice progression here, and I'm going to show you in a minute a beautiful confirmation that we have. So we have in April, we have the 5 of Pentacles with the 6 of Pentacles. And then we have the Mountain, which the Mountain has the focus. I think that for some of you, you've been climbing this mountain. You've been dealing with maybe obstacle after obstacle or delay after delay, and it's been a long journey. But I think that for many of you, you haven't given up. With the 5 of Pentacles, you could have definitely, for a very small number of you, because we have the 3 of Swords previously, there could have been some Virgos that maybe ended a relationship with the 5 of Pentacles. Because the 5 of Pentacles can be like a down and out sort of depressed energy. It can also be feeling abandoned or feeling left out in the cold in some way, experiencing a lack or losing faith. But then we have the 6 of Pentacles here. So the 6 of Pentacles is representing, you know, your finances balancing out. And also, if you were lacking financially, this is maybe someone coming through and helping you with the 6 of Pentacles here. It's a very generous energy. So for those of you that were dealing with some financial issues, I definitely see relief coming in. But I do feel like for many of you, this is some sort of long journey that you've been on. I think you've experienced a lot of delays and maybe even a lot of obstacles, and because of that you're losing faith. I think that for some of you, you're exhausted with maybe dealing with a family matter or a property matter. But coming up in May, I see you moving away from those challenges, or I see many of you actually overcoming those obstacles. We do have the 8 of Cups with the Fool, and then we have the ship. So there's movement. So whatever was delayed or whatever obstacles that you're experiencing, I see movement. I see things now really moving forward. And for those Virgos that maybe have ended a relationship in the beginning of 2017, or maybe even some of you previously, maybe this is a situation, maybe it's a difficult situation that you've been in, Virgo. I see you're now moving on. You're now maybe moving forward emotionally because we have the Eight of Cups here. So I see many of you focused on the future, and you're moving towards something new. For some of you, you could be meeting someone new with the Fool here. This can definitely be some Virgos moving towards getting into a new relationship. With the Fool, this is a new beginning, but it does require some sort of risk or some sort of leap of faith. So this is very, very positive. For some of you, you might have to travel. This could be a new job, but I see many of you walking down a new path. So I know that we had, you know, some difficulties previously, but things are really looking up now. So I see you moving on to something new. Now in June, we have the Ten of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Key. And like I mentioned earlier, Virgo, you have some tens here. So I definitely see many of you, maybe some of you are completing a very long chapter within your life. You're moving on to the next chapter. For others, you could be slamming the door shut on a difficult situation or a difficult cycle within your life. With the Ten of Swords, you've gone through the worst of something. The worst is behind you. You're moving forward. And again, I feel this very strong connection to family. But with the Key as the focus for the month, this is you finding the solution to this problem. So whatever has been difficult, Virgo, again, relating to family, relating to property matters or finances, you're finding the solution to this problem. You're unlocking the answer here. So this is very, very positive. So I see many of you moving towards new beginnings here. This is cycles completing. And the energy is shifting here, as you can see. Now, in July, we do have the Ace of Pentacles, the King of Swords, and then the Tower. So something from the past being settled, perhaps. For some of you with the Key previously, maybe there is going to be an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra individual that is going to be assisting you with this or helping you. This can also be your attorney, especially sitting next to the Tower. This can be definitely legal matters, divorce. For some of you, this is maybe your divorce becoming final around this time. And then for other Virgos, no matter if you're male or female, you can see how the King of Swords is staring directly at the Ace of Pentacles. This is where your focus is going to be at in July. You're very focused on this new beginning, which we again see a lovely progression, because in the month previous we have the Ten of Pentacles, and now here we have the Ace of Pentacles. So a nice progression. You're focused on new beginnings, you're focused on this fresh start, and this is a new beginning that's going to add a great deal of security or stability to your life. So this could be that new job, absolutely. Maybe some of you are landing a job within the justice system. For others, this could be even, you know, working within the government. But this is very positive. Maybe it's more of a logical month for you, a more serious energy here for you around this time, Virgo. But very focused on this Ace of Pentacles. Now, for those of you that are getting into a relationship, with the Ace of Pentacles here, this potentially could be someone that you marry, or a relationship that's going to add a great deal of stability to your life. Now, coming up in August, we do have the Seven of Rods, the Seven of Cups, and then the bouquet, or the flowers. So this is interesting here. With the Seven of Rods, this is what I call that warrior spirit, someone who's not giving in, someone who's not backing down. They're standing firm with what it is that they want. They're not going to settle. They're not going to compromise. So I think that there's some Virgos that, you know, there's something that you're dreaming about. There's something that you're desiring greatly. maybe dealing with some confusion around this, but I feel like everything is going to work itself out. So for some of you, maybe in August, you know, there's, for some Virgos, you having to even maybe defend what it is that you want. For some Virgos, with the flowers being the focus for the month, I think that for many of you, you're in a good place. I see many offers on the table. I see many of you, I think a lot of you are maybe, if you're newly single, if you are a Virgo that just maybe your divorce has become final, or you ended a relationship this year at the start of 2017, you might have a lot of like suitors here. A lot of people maybe trying to get your attention, a lot of people buying for your time, Virgo. And this is you maybe needing to narrow it down. Honestly, for some of you, you could be fighting them off, to be honest. There could be some single Virgos that are attracting a lot of suitors. There's definitely a lot of attention that's going to be coming your way. And overall, I see it being a wonderful month, but I think that for a very small number of you, there's an element here of indecision and confusion and not knowing what to do. And then for other Virgos, I think that there's something that you want with the Seven of Wands here. There's something you're desiring greatly, and it's going to bring in a great deal of abundance into your life. So you're not going to back down. Whatever this is, you're going to go for it. So coming up in September, we have the Nine of Cups with the Lover's card and then the Coffin. So this is very interesting. So for some of you, with the Coffin being the focus for the month, there could be an ending. So for some of you, there could be something that's ending within your life. And it could be a decision that is allowing for an ending, or a decision could have something to do with this. But whatever this is, Virgo, I see it being very positive. We have the Nine of Cups here, which is wish fulfillment. This is emotional abundance. This is happiness. So with this ending brings great joy. So for some of you, this could be an ending that you were waiting on for quite some time. So for some of you, I feel like, there's a very small number of Virgos that, I think you've been waiting on a divorce to be final, or waiting to maybe end something with a particular person. Now, a Gemini could be quite significant as well, because the Lover's card represents the sign of Gemini. But there is an ending here, and I feel like this ending is going to bring in great joy. For some of you, this is wish fulfillment. The Lover's card can represent a decision. So for some of you, this could be a decision that you are making to maybe end something. And then the Lover's card also can represent that very romantic, passionate relationship. So for those Virgos that want to meet someone, or those Virgos that are in a relationship, it definitely could be a great month on the relationship front. For some of you, maybe you're meeting someone. For others, for those single Virgos, if you want to meet someone, definitely get out and about. You could be meeting someone. There could be a very strong physical attraction here. And then for those coupled Virgos, it could be a wonderful month for you. Absolutely. It could be a very passionate month for you here in September. Now, in October, we have the Two of Pentacles, the Devil, and then the Birds as the focus for the month. So communication can be very significant here at this time. Talks, communication, maybe with a Capricorn, because Capricorn represents the devil here, so the sign of Capricorn. So for some of you, maybe you're discussing things with a Capricorn here. You could be contemplating something to do with a Capricorn. You could be weighing the pros and cons of a particular person or a situation. For some Virgos, maybe you just met a Capricorn, or maybe there's this just very strong physical attraction here. For those Virgos that maybe are meeting someone, this could be a very, very strong physical attraction that is taking place here for some of you. And then for other Virgos, This could be you juggling. You could have multiple projects going on. This could also be you trying to make a decision, you weighing the pros and cons when it comes to a particular situation. And with the devil, this could be a negative influence. This could be you feeling bound or feeling stuck or feeling trapped in some way. So this could be you, I feel for some of you, maybe coming up with a solution here or trying to figure things out, maybe even talking to people when it comes to trying to figure out a way to free yourself from some sort of restrictive situation. I feel like you're talking to people and you're also figuring things out for some Virgos. Now in November, we do have the Eight of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, and then the Ring. So this is really, really positive. For some of you, you could be signing a contract. You could be landing a new job with the Eight of Pentacles here. This is traditionally an apprenticeship energy, and with the Ring being the focus for the month, this could definitely be some Virgos signing a contract, landing a new job. There could be some Virgos that are focusing on committing to someone or maybe even wanting to get married. And with the Three of Cups here, for those Virgos that maybe you want to propose to someone or maybe you are getting engaged, this could be you wanting to tell your friends, wanting to go out and celebrate this proposal or even this new job for many of you. With the Three of Cups, this is you definitely very social in November. On the work front, I see many of you working very hard. For those Virgos that have just landed a new job, I see many of you learning a new skill and just devoting a lot of time and energy to your work. Yeah, and just being in a really, really good place, Virgo, at this time. This is wonderful. Now, in December, we actually have the Four of Pentacles with the Six of Rods, and then the focus for the month is the Fish, which is abundance. Money definitely coming in, flowing to you. If this is a new job, you definitely could be really saving your money. Definitely the money is coming in for you, Virgo. I see you very successful with the Six of Rods here. This is victory. This is success. You feeling that like you're at the top of your game. And with the Four of Pentacles, I feel like there's a lot of Virgos that are saving a lot of money at this time. So definitely in a really, really good place financially at the end of 2017. For some of you, a very small number of you, at the start of the year, maybe things weren't, maybe you were having some financial difficulties at the start of the year, but I completely see the energy shifting for you. I see new beginnings coming through. And with the Four of Pentacles here, this could definitely have been like something you were holding out for, something you've been waiting on, something you were holding out for, now finally coming through with the Six of Rods. For some of you, you're receiving that praise or that recognition within the workplace. And yeah, I see you very confident and financially in a really, really good place here in November and December. Let me just see what else I'm getting here. So emotionally, I see you in a really good place, especially from May on. There's like this shift in energy for you here, Virgo, this year. And it's very positive. And I think that for some of you, you're definitely maybe waiting on a divorce to be final. There is this element for a very small number of you of, there is this energy, I should say, of maybe, you know, you being attached to someone and you maybe met someone else, again, waiting for your divorce to be final. But overall, Virgo, I think it's going to be a wonderful year for you. I see many of you landing a new job or maybe even moving up within the company that you work for. I see definitely some Virgos getting into a new relationship in 2017. I see some Virgos having many, many suitors. A lot of people maybe trying to get your attention, Virgo. Now, the overall energy for the year is actually protection, and this card flipped out quite quickly. So this is a very significant message for you, Virgo. Protection. You, your loved ones, and your possessions are safe and protected by heaven. So if there is like some sort of legal matter or something involving family, property, or even assets, Virgo, for some of you this isn't loss. For some of you this isn't anything negative happening. I think that for some of you it's an energy where you're having to wait, you're mentally exhausted. This has been maybe a burdensome process for you, and if you are worried about maybe losing your home or your assets, your possessions, I think that this is a beautiful confirmation that, you know, everything is protected. You're protected, and your possessions, your valuables are protected as well, Virgo. Now, in regards to love and relationships, the card that came out for you, Virgo, is getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So for some Virgos, I see you meeting someone new this year. For others, this is you definitely spending more time with someone in particular, taking that relationship to the next level, definitely deepening that bond. Now, for some of you, I see maybe you moving towards getting into a new relationship right around May. And then for others, right around September here. For some of you, you could be getting in a relationship in May and then others in September. Or there could be some Virgos that maybe you're meeting someone in May, but maybe in September, you're really taking this relationship to the next level. So overall, Virgo, I think it's going to be a wonderful year for you. If you are looking for more insight into 2017, again, please head over to my website, because for a limited time only, I am still offering the 2017 yearly readings. So Virgo, I want to wish you a wonderful 2017. Take care.